check for y'all. I am asking for advice and guidance to get you over the hump. Many are calling in change, wanting change, waiting on change. I'm going to ask what you need to know to bring that change in. Could be something you're missing, okay? Something you're not seeing or realizing. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Please give me a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Three of Swords. Okay, so healing. Some of you may have been hurt recently and you're healing, and I'm talking physically. So you may be dealing with an injury. Others, you may have gotten some recent news and it's heartbreaking. Okay, tell me more. And you have to move away from people. You have to make decisions. Okay, so something happened. It's calling it on you to really take a look at your life, honestly. Like, what's going on here in my life? Why am I still in this? Why am I experiencing this? So it feels like they're trying to get you to look at other options of things to do, to be interested in, to live for. Like, go find purpose, go find meaning, and don't fight it. Some of y'all have been in a battle, doing whatever it takes to save something that's just, it's not savable, or it's not something that you can, you can't save it. But I'm still getting somebody who's trying to save something, right? Doing whatever it takes. Others of you, whatever this is, it's about to get nasty. Or like, I just see whoever's not happy with the changes that are going on, they're coming for vengeance or something. They want blood, yep. Okay, so y'all got people in your environment who's doing, they're willing to do whatever it takes. I'm getting, when you finally choose to put your foot down, this person, they're going to retaliate. Or the people you're standing up to, it's almost like they feel like you have no right to finally stand up for yourself. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. So they're going to do underhanded things to kind of try to take your power. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's going to probably use their status, their money. Okay, so many of you may be dependent on somebody for your way of living. And they can use that to dominate you, to control the situation. I'm getting a masculine energy here. Two masculine energies, actually. So for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. Others of you, this is just energy. I'm seeing that you are going to meet them where they are. I'm getting a battle, a fight. That is masculine energy. Two people fighting. One person's fighting with power, with ego, right? With pride. The other one's fighting with assets, money, their sense of security that they provide, their stability that they provide. Some of you, this could be work, a power trip at work, right? Your boss using their authority to control you. Others of you, this could just be friendships or domestic relationships, right? Spouse. The message is they're calling you to make decisions to move on to something more meaningful for you. But I just see that you're not going to be able to go without a fight. Somebody's going to fight very dirty here. Somebody fights nasty. So you're going to have to get nasty too. Tell me more for Aries, please. Tell me more for Aries, please. Okay. You want to listen to your intuition. Don't ignore the side of you that tells you, calm down. Don't be so reactive. Don't be so brash. Don't be so impulsive. There's a part of you that's trying to settle your very action-oriented side, but I see you're not listening to it. So you might be getting some wise counsel from someone and you're ignoring it, but this could also just be coming from within, because I see your intuition being ignored. I would not recommend you do that. That's your higher self, that's your inner voice. And it seems like the ego is trying to take over. It's drowning out the inner voice, the need for revenge. You want to calm that. Somebody has been hurt, very hurt, and they're coming all sorts of ways here. Tell me more. For Aries, yeah, fighting. This is a fight. This is an all-out war. Tell me about the King of Wands. What is King of Wands here? There's something you don't see. It could cause blockages. So there's something you could be about to do, and it could cause more delays than opening up new opportunities. So be careful about that. Calm the ego and calm that energy that wants to fight, especially out of pride. Okay, yeah. Page of Wands energy is okay here. Take action, but just carefully look at the wand before you use it, because this guy, he doesn't even think about the wand. He just goes for it. So there's a need for you to kind of calm down a little bit. The reason this is coming up is coming as like caution, because it might get worse than, it's going to get out of your hand, out of your control. Okay, so there's like other people involved. Okay, so friends and family might get involved in this. Some of you could be dealing with third-party energies or interfering energies in your relationships. Here we got 3 of Cups in the Sun. Okay, so there is some third-party energies actually, and it's going to come to light. So somebody's secret is coming out. The other woman here. Some of you is another woman. Tell me about the High Priestess. Wow, the Tower. Don't resist this Tower. Some of you may be trying to save something that's not worth saving. I'm sorry I have to say it that way. But I get somebody trying to resist this change and trying to, I don't know, ignore all the red flags. Not a good idea at all. Let me see what this 3 of Swords is. 3 Swords. Why is 3 Swords here? Why is 3 Swords here? Page of Swords. There's messages coming through. There's a lot of people are whispering. There's a lot of gossip. Some of you may be doing some private investigations, some snooping, some tracking, some spying. And that may be how you found out, actually. This seems hard for somebody. Tell me more for Aries. It feels like they're telling you don't fight the changes because it's happening anyway. And I see many things, multiple things happening all at once. Your life is going to change, and it's going to be a quick, out of nowhere, abrupt change. It's almost like you had no idea this was coming. And next thing you know, you're living a whole new life. So some of you, they're trying to get you to go ahead and take the steps you need to take to start the new life, because it's happening anyway. And I feel like the way it rolls out is like it gets very out of your control real quick. It's a messy situation I'm getting. Many things happening all at once. Okay. The masculine energy here is so strong. Somebody is used to being in power, and their power is taken away. They don't handle that well. They turn into a child, so they start throwing tantrums and they play nasty. They do some things that they shouldn't do simply because they can do it, okay? There's the third king, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and this person is very cold-hearted. They're not considering other people's feelings. They're not considering how much this is going to hurt the people around them, not just them. This person is willing to do anything to get their way. Tell me more. This guy is... He just doesn't care. So you might get some really nasty communication. Tell me more. Wow. And this is a family dynamic. Some of y'all, I don't know, you may be filing for divorce, maybe talking to a lawyer. It seems like what you've built is being broken down. And this is going to be out in the open with the sun. Everyone's going to know. And it's time for you to start making practical changes. They're telling you to be very cautious and be very vigilant with how you do things. So I would recommend you not to talk about what you're doing to people. Don't post online. Stay off of dating sites. Some of you are being watched. It's not going to look good in your divorce hearings. They're saying be very careful on how you move, because you may think it's going to hurt the other person, but it could come back and hurt you. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow and calculating, because he's not walking into a trap. This person is walking into a trap. Let me see what that is. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, please. There's people you can't trust. Somebody's trying to do whatever it takes for a better life. I mean, that's what I'm getting. They don't care what they do. They just don't want to be stuck there standing with nothing coming in. So this person, whoever this is, they feel like they have to do this. Stay private. Don't talk about what's happening here. Who is this King of Swords? Okay, this person's getting very bad advice from people in their life. Maybe their father or like the men in their life give them very bad advice. So I don't see this person being morally right. Like they don't care. This person doesn't care about how you feel or how they're messing up your life. I mean, that's what I'm getting. So they're coming with that's their plan. They're coming with the plan to make things as hard as possible for you, even though you're just trying to move on for a better life. So some of y'all are dealing with some difficult energies or a difficult person, and they're saying, careful who you talk to, and don't move only on like trying to take revenge. Don't move on that energy. It's not going to help you. Certain things you can ignore, certain things you can't, but the ones you can ignore, just ignore them. You may have to take this person to court to get your justice. This may not be something you can actually handle by just being, you know, morally or ethically right. Some of y'all need some of you need some help from the spiritual realm, because I feel like when it comes to the 3D, this person may end up being the victor because they got so much power. They have the leg up. So some of y'all, you're going to need some divine justice to deal with this. I do have a divine justice spell. So if you're interested, the link is down below. But some of y'all are dealing with somebody who plays dirty and they play nasty and they're not caring about your feelings. Okay, so it's time to make a choice. I don't know why I pulled more, but this came out. So this can go any way. It can actually end up going in your favor. If you're doing the right things, you're choosing the right things. So plan accordingly, choose wisely. All right, the Soul Helper Oracle for Aries. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. I'm telling you, some of y'all need some spiritual help from the other side. It's time for changes at the bottom, and you have energies trying to help you. Your ancestors, you're not alone. You have help here. You have help. Call on their help. They will help you. Okay. Aries. Round and round. You're at the fork in the road. You've been going in the circles. Some of y'all have been in this situation for a long time. Nothing is changing. It is not going to change. It's a merry-go-round. Same thing over and over and over again. It's time for you to make choices. And this time they're hoping you choose something different. Okay, this is the fork in the road. Which way are you going? So it's time to make that choice. Okay? That's your message. Aries, I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.